Well, coming up later today, we'll have the April interest rates decision from the Reserve Bank of Australia. The RBA, of course, cut interest rates twice last month, with the cash rate now at the ultra-low 0.25%. Joining me live now is business reporter Edward Buoyed. Ed, what are we expecting from the RBA? Can only go one cut lower, of course, presumably, but are we expecting them to hold fire, and what are we going to read, or more importantly, in the minutes?
Yeah, look, we're expecting the Reserve Bank to keep the cash rate on hold at 0.25%. The Governor has said previously that this is the lower bound. He's not interested in going any further down with the cash rate. But as you say, Tom, the minutes could be the key to today's meeting. It's at 2:30 this afternoon, and it should provide a bit of an assessment on how well the Reserve Bank's quantitative easing policy has been over the last couple of weeks, how effective it's been. That's the reference to buying government bonds. So we could see the bank either increase the amount of bonds it's buying or decrease, depending on how well it thinks their strategy has been to help boost up the economy. I had a chat to CommSec's Tom Piotrowski a bit earlier, and this is his predictions for the Reserve Bank's board meeting later today.
Our belief is that the RBA will leave rates on hold at 0.25%. In the past, they've indicated that that is their lower bound as far as interest rates are concerned. And it's important to recognise that the difference between a rate cut of 0.25% and not at this point in the game is pretty insignificant. It's the scale of the initiatives that we've seen launched hand in glove on the part of the RBA and the government that is what's making the biggest difference here at the moment.
Ed, a good finish on Wall Street overnight. What are we expecting from our local session? Up yesterday, but it's just been absolute whiplash from the markets lately.
Yeah, look, Wall Street had a really good day overnight. It gained about 7.7%, which is a huge gain, and that's all off the back of the death rate in New York sort of stabilising. So that's given investors confidence that at least the city of New York, state of New York, is starting to flatten the coronavirus curve. So gave a lot of investors confidence overnight, and that's going to come through to the Aussie markets. Today we're expecting the ASX 200 to rise about 2.5%, and the early trading. One thing which could lose value today is the oil companies. The oil price lost 8% overnight, so we could see some serious falls for some of our oil companies. And one of them, Oil Search, has announced it is trying to raise $1.16 billion in capital to help it get through this period of really a low oil price. The oil price is around $25 to $30 US a barrel at the moment. So we could see some movement with our oil companies today, Tom, and also gold. Gold went up 2% overnight, so some of our gold miners could have a pretty good day on the stock exchange.
Ed Buoyed there from outside the RBA, thank you.